your outcome of this fight?
It was a good-ass fight. I think Cruz made it put it out. I think Cruz put that out. That motherfucker tough. He showed us a little. He got the boxing and the angles and shit. I ain't seen that before.
Gervonta Davis has fired at Lamont Roach after
Gervonta Tank Davis wasted zero time firing at Lamont Roach after the news broke that Roach suffered a broken hand. According to Tank, the injury didn't matter one bit. Tank said Roach never had a chance against Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Not with that game plan. Not with that approach. Not on that night. Tank when this boy didn't have anything working. Cruz got robbed. How he get knocked down, get cooked, and still walk away with a draw? And he wasn't done. Tank took another shot. Do we fight the same? Did he change anything up? I'll be there when I'm ready to call names. Now, get off my line. I'm the better man. This is my show. Classic Tank. Blunt. Sharp. Unapologetic. Shakur Stevenson watched the same fight and immediately jumped on X. I thought Lamont pulled that off too. Shakur felt Roach outboxed Cruz, controlled key rounds, and deserved the win. And this isn't some casual opinion. Shakur is heading to 140 next month to chase Teofimo Lopez. When he comments, the boxing world listens. If he thinks Roach did enough, that says something. Ryan Garcia watched the fight and echoed the same sentiment. I felt Roach won that in a close fight, maybe by 1 or 2 rounds. Not mad at the draw though. But the only opinion that truly mattered in the moment was Roach himself. He walked into the post-fight press conference drained, disappointed, and trying to stay composed. Everyone saw it. The draw hit him hard. He believed he controlled the fight after surviving the first knockdown of his entire career. In round 3 and swinging momentum right back, he expected a level playing field. He didn't feel he got one. The San Antonio crowd booed Roach all night, siding with Pitbull. But the real gut punch wasn't the crowd. It was the injury nobody knew about. Roach walked out of the arena with a fractured hand. He posted a video straight from the hospital, hand wrapped tight, thanking his supporters, and addressing the doubters, too, even from the hospital bed. He reminded everyone he fought 7+ rounds with one hand and still made it a fight. The judges couldn't separate. Boxing reporter Michael Coppinger reposted the proof. Very impressive the way he fought with one hand for 7+ rounds. And he wasn't lying. After the knockdown, Cruz looked like he was about to end the night early. But Roach regrouped, tightened his defense, made Cruz reset over and over, and quietly stole small moments that most casual fans missed. It wasn't dominance. It was discipline.
Tam, you think it was a draw? Tam, you think it was a draw?
It was a good fight. It was a good fight.
You want to see a rematch?
What you think? I draw.
Tam, you want a rematch?
I would like to see a rematch. Hell yeah.
All right. That's what we wanted.
That's why the debate exploded as soon as the scorecards dropped. But here's the real issue. Roach now has 2 big fight draws in a row. Tank earlier this year. And now Cruz. He said it himself at the presser, 2 times in a row now. It's crazy. I can't keep fighting my opponent and the judges. Something has to change. He's not wrong. Draws don't build legacy. They don't get belts. They don't get massive paydays. They just keep you stuck in the almost category. He once Roach repeated the same line he's been saying since January. All I need is an even playing field. That's all. He's proven he can hang with the elite. Pressure fighters like Cruz. Explosive strikers like Tank. But draws create a strange lane. You're respected, but not rewarded.
Now it's going to be Pitbull to decision. Definitely going to be Lamont Roach, because Lamont Roach got more styles. He can do it. He can fight in the inside. He can fight on the outside. I box you. You know, Pitbull Cruz, he's more of a one-dimensional fighter. He's coming forward, throwing a lot of punches. So I see Lamont Roach taking this one. I see that. I see it like a 65-35 for Lamont Roach.
Anything suspicious about either one of them?
Nah, nothing suspicious. I mean, Pitbull Cruz on
The good news. Both draws elevated his profile. His engagement is up. Fans know him now. His name is circulating next to Cruz and Tank with one phrase attached: unfinished business. And in boxing, unfinished business sells. A Cruz versus Roach rematch would do big numbers. Both fighters are open to it. Both camps mentioned it. And now that the injury is public, the storyline becomes,
when you doing your thing. So let's get back to the rematch and box his ears off. Do the Devin Haney, huh? Do the Devin Haney.
what happens when Roach is healthy? Fans are already bringing up the Tank rematch again, and the storyline writes itself. But Roach made one thing clear. He's not chasing Tank unless everything is fair, signed, and guaranteed. He's not rearranging his career for a rematch people want more than he does. Not after how the first fight and its aftermath played out.
A very competitive matchup between Lamont Roach and Pitbull Cruz. A lot of people thought that Pitbull Cruz won the fight, and a lot of people thought that Lamont Roach won the fight, but overall, it ended up as a draw. Now, Lamont Roach has been cursed with these back-to-back draws, first Tank Davis and now Pitbull Cruz. It just seems like he's not convincing the judges that he deserves that win. Lamont Roach started off fighting in the pocket in the first half of the fight, and it wasn't going in his...
When Roach sat down with Marcus Hayes, the conversation started with the canceled Jake Paul vs. Tank exhibition, the one worth $40 million. Roach didn't care about Tank's payday. He cared about the undercard fighters who did full camps for nothing. He's lived through that chaos. Canceled fights, lost travel, vanished paychecks, dead opportunities.
He got wheels, hand speed, coordination, and he know how to hit on the button. He beat him on all the numbers. All the CompuBoxing numbers went in whose favor? Lamont Roach. The fight was over. Even if you want to look at it as technical, he withstood the little bullshit onslaught, and half of that shit was parried, blocked, and he was hitting him on the arm. Just because...
Yes, guys, Red Corner Boxing here. So Isaac Pitbull Cruz versus Lamont Roach was declared a majority decision draw out in San Antonio, Texas. The WBC interim super lightweight title stays where it was. Nobody takes it. And to be honest with you, nobody deserved it. A very underwhelming fight, in my opinion.
Lamont Roach versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
I don't know why, but I feel like Pitbull Cruz is going to go out there guns blazing. I feel like Cruz can beat him by almost even a knockout, you know?
He knows how devastating it is. When Hayes asked him about a Tank rematch, Roach didn't flinch. He said it's possible, but only with guaranteed protections. No messy negotiations. No collapsing main events. No surprises that derail his preparation. He refuses to stake his legacy on somebody else's chaos.
I think the best thing to do is move forward with an immediate rematch. And I would say on somewhat a level playing field. I don't know why they think that the judge or the ref was on my side when I got hit low a lot. I got hit low a lot. I mean, it's boxing. It happened. I got hit low a lot. And he was holding every exchange. So, you know, again, I'm not complaining. It was for a hell of a fight. But
this man, before the Tank fight, it was kind of hard to see Roach being an elite to top tier guy. He's a decent fighter, solid fighter. We know what Pitbull is.
He's the purist. He's the sweet science guy, right? But he's also the guy who's probably not as much fun to watch as Cruz. We love Cruz. Not that Roach ain't fun to watch. I love to watch a surgeon at work, and he can be a surgeon.
Roach wants fair terms, stability, and a real chance to elevate his career, nothing more. Nothing less. The question now is, where does he go from here? Cruz rematch, Tank rematch, or a whole new lane altogether? Comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe for more breakdowns and updates.